Working on board a ship is not like an ordinary day at the office. Ever since the day that man learned to sail the high seas, seafaring has always been a profession that is full of potential dangers. There is an ever-present threat of heavy weather and rough seas, fire, hull damage, and a multitude of other hazards that may cause loss of life. Which is why, in addition to their regular duties, seafarers must regularly train in order to be prepared in case any of these life-threatening incidents happen aboard their ship.
Fire on cargo hold number 7. Fire on cargo hold number 7. All hands proceed to your master station. All hands proceed to your master station.
Fire is one of the biggest threats that any ship could ever face. And although ships are made of metal, they carry hundreds of tons of fuel in addition to the various combustible substances that are part of the ship or carried as cargo.
This is the reason why fire drills are held regularly. It provides the means for the crew to practice their designated roles in case a fire breaks out on board. Each crew member has a specific role in this situation. Knowing exactly when and how to execute this role could mean the difference between success or failure in firefighting. The ship is equipped with various firefighting equipment designed to combat different types of fire. In case a fire does break out on board a ship, the crew is divided into teams which have different tasks, but all of them geared towards extinguishing the fire.
Abandon ship drill. All hands proceed to your boat station. I say again, all hands proceed to your boat station.
As with the fire drill, each crew member has a specific role during abandon ship, and being familiar on how to perform these roles would mean a quick and efficient escape from a sinking ship.
Abandoning the ship is the last resort in any emergency situation, so the order to abandon the ship should only be given in case there is no more hope of saving the ship, and if it is the only way remaining to save the lives of the crew.
As they always say during basic safety training, the ship is still the best lifeboat. This means that everything possible should be done in order to return the ship to safe status for the crew, as being on board a big ship offers a better chance of survival and getting rescued at sea as compared to being on a small lifeboat or a life raft. But of course, if the ship itself already poses as a threat to the crew's lives, if a fire rages out of control, or if sinking is imminent, abandoning the ship will be the only option. Of course, when the ship is underway, the lifeboat is not actually launched, so only mustering and boarding is practiced in addition to starting the lifeboat engines. Actually launching the lifeboats and running on water is usually done when the ship is at anchor.
Launching of the lifeboat and rescue boat is also done at regular intervals. This is to ensure that they are always in good working condition and ready to deploy in case of emergency. This is also a means to make sure that the crew are familiar with their operation.
Our ship is here at the anchorage area right now, and today we're going to be launching our lifeboat and rescue boat.
The rescue boat is primarily used to rescue people who fall overboard. Both the rescue boat and lifeboat are required to be periodically launched to ensure their seaworthiness and also to practice the crew assigned to operate them. In this instance, we used the rescue boat in order to board the lifeboat. Our ship is equipped with a free-fall lifeboat. It is designed to be launched quickly by sliding and falling into the water while the crew is inside. But for safety reasons, we decided to just lower the lifeboat into the water by using the davit. After which, we maneuvered the rescue boat alongside it in order for the crew to board and get inside the lifeboat. Of course, in case of actual emergency, each and every one of us is ready to get inside, strap ourselves in, and ride the free fall. But we'd rather save that for when it is actually needed. Besides, the whole point of these drills is to keep ourselves safe. So safety first. There are a lot of other types of drills and training that the crew go through regularly while working on board a ship. There are a lot of procedures and life-saving equipment that they need to familiarize with in order to be effective in their assigned tasks during emergencies. It gets very repetitive and oftentimes becomes very tedious. But the skills developed by these drills can never be overrated, as they might mean all the difference when all hell breaks loose. Because whenever the ship is at sea, there is no one else that the crew could count on to save the ship and to save their own lives, except for themselves and each other.
Although ships are full of hazards which could potentially lead to incidents such as fire, they also carry equipment which are specifically designed to detect and combat such situations. But these are just tools, and the effectiveness of tools depend largely on the skills of the people using them. And skills skills are developed through constant practice, which is why drills will always be a part of shipboard life.